Hey, good morning. So, in the lore of Justin, I'm probably about 18 or 19. No, no, older than that. Jeez, I think I was pushing 20 when I was really starting to crumble. The idea that I could do whatever I wanted was starting to fail. All of the way I had structured things, and it was it was not an honorable, honest life. I was robbing from Peter to pay Paul, and utilizing money that should have been to pay bills to party and buy drugs, and life decided to slow me down. My big turning point was when I had hosted a party, and I started out the evening with like some stomach pain, and we partied all night long. The next morning, still pain. The pain was starting to really intensify, but I thought it was because of the drugs. So I stayed home, laying on the couch, and eventually contacted my grandmother, who was a nurse, who told me to utilize a heating pad. I guess assuming it was cramps or digestion, something like that. And I spent the better part of a week laying on the couch in agonizing pain until she showed up one day and told me to get in the car and took me to the hospital, where they did a couple tests and had determined that my appendix had ruptured, and rushed me into the surgical suite to have my ruptured appendix removed. And I spent 9 days in the recovery room having infection, drained from my abdomen, while on morphine for the pain. And let me tell you guys, the nightmares, the dreams in this intoxicated state while hospitalized and recovering from basically having my life nearly taken from me. It could have killed me. They told me at the time that it was the worst that they had ever seen. But lo and behold, God decided that it wasn't my time. And so, yet again, I was spared a more negative outcome. But the nightmares, I now list morphine as an allergy. Please, don't ever give it to me. It's terrible stuff. But I lived through it, and I'm here today because I was so fortunate to have survived having my appendix rot inside of my abdomen. Truth and love.